Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to day 9 of our 12 days of Christmas. So for this one, I thought we would actually follow the rules for once. She says, yeah, follow the rules for once and make all of these cards up how they are meant to be. I thought that would be really nice to do. And so what I've done is I've actually sat and because it says it makes 4 10 by 15 centimeters, which is 6 inches by 4 inches, and then the other way around, and then so you're getting 8 6 by 4, and then you're getting 4 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I have sat and I've actually done all of my card bases. So I've made the card bases out of white cardstock, and it's 300 GSM, so I have them all ready to go. And I thought, right, what better than to make up these cards how they're supposed to be and see how long it takes to see if it is actually a quick you know, a quick sort of put together, or whether or not it takes quite a while to do. Now the one thing that I will say with these is we're going to have all of these little bits left over, so I am going to keep these little bits and I'm going to make some tags out of them. So I'll do that in a separate video, so it'll probably be after the 12 days of Christmas. I'll probably come back on with these and make some tags, and then whoever I send these cards out to with their presents, they'll get a matching tag. So I thought that would be quite nice. But I know that this video might end up being really long as it is because we are putting them together. So first of all, I'm just ripping all of these out like so. So just like that. I mean, I can even cut the bits on the back as well, but we are sticking to it. So let's start. So I'm just going to, we're going to do one sheet at a time. I'm going to take out all of our pieces. Now the one thing that I think is going to end up taking the time on these is the actual yeah, the pips, taking all the pips out, because yeah, there is a lot of them and I can see them, and yeah, if you're not bothered about the pips, then this will probably be quite a quick craft for you. But I'm going to do this in real time with you. We are going to put it together, so it's actually putting a proper kit together. So if you've got one of these books at home, I don't know, I can't remember where I got this from. It was either the Range, I want to say it was the Range last year, or it was the Works, and I got them in the sale. I tend to do a lot of my Christmas craft purchases in the sales, so yeah, I'm sure it's like round about then that I got these. So have a look in your stash to see if you've got, even if you've got, you know, like a hunky-dory sheet with all the bits on, something like that, something that where you're supposed, you know, it tells you what you're supposed to do. And yeah, we'll sit and we'll do it together. It's something that I don't do. Anyone who watches my channel will know that this isn't something that I do a lot of, because I don't like to follow the rules. But yeah, for the sake of day 9 of Christmas, we are following the rules. So I am going to go along and we are going to just cut all of these off like so. And by the looks of it, we're going to need some expensive foam dimension, well, expensive dimension board, basically cardboard. That's its new name, because I think we are to, yeah, put them up. Now normally I would get a million cards out of this, but yeah, right, okay. So starting off with my glue, I am going to have to trim it, because even though it said a 4 by 6 and I did exactly that, these are a bit too big. So I'm going to stick that down, and then I'm just going to trim down each edge. So these could have actually done with, and this is why I don't follow kits. This is why I get so annoyed with kits, because they say one thing and it does a different thing. Anyway, let's keep going. We're going to do this, and we're not going to get annoyed with the kit or anything like that, because it is really pretty and really cute. So yeah, this one deserves to be done. Okay, sorry, I know, pips, we don't like them. Right, so these are meant to be a decoupage, so let's get our really expensive cardboard Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to glue this down, pop that on. So most of these cards, well actually nearly all of these cards that I am creating here will be like handed out. They're not going to be posted, so I'm quite happy to put quite a bit of dimension on these. So this has actually ended up being 2 layers of cardboard, which I don't normally do, but it was a double piece, so I'm going to stick you on there. So there's him, and then we've got the little bunnies. Now we have actually got extra bunnies. Why have I got extra bunnies? Why? Does anybody know why there's extra bunnies? I don't know why there's extra bunnies. Okay, let's pop some dimension on his scarf. So I'm just going to cut that. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, we'll put the little bits that are left in a little, like, something. We'll do something with it. Right, I'm going to just pop this on. Okay. Do you know, I was going to say, I wanted to do this in real time with you. So I wanted to start from, like, so everything, the whole thing. But I think because of the pips, I think it might take me a little longer than what I was thinking this would take. Yeah, I'm wondering whether it might have been, oh, that bunny doesn't go the right way. He's the wrong way. We need that bunny. Right, okay. This is so confusing. So confusing. Right, I'm going to get my little dish out because that can go in there because we only need the one bunny. Right, and then we want a little bit of dimension. So, oh, where's my little pot? I have a little glue pot now that I made, which I love. So my glue just sits in it, so it's always upside down, which means it's always ready to go. Right, then pop you on there. And then we need one of these little bunnies. Now, that one's opposite way. Why they've got the opposite way bunnies, I do not know. I wonder if they're just like, I don't know, for you to make your own thing up with them. I honestly don't know. Okay, so again, a little bit of glue, like so. And then we're going to stick this one down. Just like that. Now the last thing to go on here, we've got these strips which go around the edge. Okay, like that. And we've got this small one that goes there, like so. And then we've got the long ones. Okay, so basically these are paper peel-offs. Paper peel-offs. And they don't fit. Look at that. Too long. Oh, get your measurements right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the same with this one. And no doubt we'll have to get our measurements right because they don't get the measurements right, because why would they? It's just a kit, it just tells you what to do so that it makes life easier even though they don't get any of the measurements right. Okay, last but not least is our sentiment. I'm not raising this up, this can stay stuck down and that can go there. So there we have it, our card. So that's the first one. How long did that take us? So it's 9 minutes in, but I don't know how long it took me to get set up. So yeah, anyway, there's one. Let's go on to the next one. So the next one is, so this is another 6x4 card. So let's get one of them out. And already I can see that that is too big. So I only need to worry about the pips on the top, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this down. and trim it down. Oh. Right, like that. Oh, honestly, there we go. Turn that over, and then we are going to trim each edge so that it fits the card nicely. Okay, so the card that we are making, oh, let's put that in the little glass, well, in our little pot dish. So this is the card that we're making. Okay, so let's pop that there, and then let's take out all of these little bits. Okay, ice skates. Oh, that one's not even, oh, it is sort of. And we've got all of these little embellishments. So I'm going to take everything out, sort out these pips, and then we'll start sticking it down. So I think that's going to be the order in which we do it. Oh, ripped it. Ripped the scarf. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Right. Okay. Please don't rip again. So we've had our first accident. Okay, let's get rid of that. Where we've ripped his scarf, because that's how good we are. Okay, I'm just going around now, and I'm just going to take off all those pips. So all the pips that I see are getting taken off. There's one there hiding, and one there. Right. Okay, I will deal with the scarf. I'm sure we'll be able to. I just pop a little line of glue on there, and let's do some surgery, shall we? And then, oh, stick you on there like so. Yeah. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yep, nope. I don't know. Okay, please. There we go. Now, we need to be super careful. Should have really done this bit before we stuck that on, but there you go. This is a big bit there. That's because that wasn't in properly. Right, okay, so there's that bit done. And then the Christmas. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking that the bulk of your time for this particular for these particular cards is just taking off all these pips, which there are many. I mean, it beats, don't get me wrong, it does beat like cutting them out, you know, and especially if you're not a fussy cutter, it really does make all the difference. Right, okay. I was thinking I can live with them ones. I can't. I really can't. They're just, yeah, not looking good. If I can live with them, if I don't really see them, then I will bypass them. Because, to be honest, I don't like sitting here cutting all the pips off. But I think personally, it is something that is worth doing, even though it's annoying. I think it is actually worth doing. So right, let's start and put this card together. Okay, so let's follow the picture. So we've got our little polar bear, so I'm going to put him flat. Okay, and he's just going to go there. And pop our Merry Christmas on. I'm going to have that flat as well. Okay, and that's just going to sit at the bottom. It does take the thinking away, I will say that, so you don't actually have to think anymore about you know, where you want to put things. So if you're struggling with decisions of where you want things to go, then something like this is definitely good, especially if you need to make, you know, a batch of cards quite quickly. I do think then it is a good idea. Okay, well, I'm saying quickly. I don't think I'm doing very quickly at the minute. I am actually a fast crafter. I always have been, but I think because my brain is going 100 miles an hour, and there's, you know, there's like, I don't know how to explain it. I want to see the thing finished, so I always sort of try and work out what's the quickest way of doing stuff, and how to sort of bring it all together. Now these are just dotted around. Personally, I wouldn't have them dotted, but you know, that's how they are on here. Although I should really do them where they said, but okay, 2 more, 1 more. There we go. And then the last but not least, we have his little boots. Now I do have some small bits of, what do you call it? I keep wanting to call it foam tape, but it's cardboard. Cardboard. Okay, so there's that one. And they don't really line up very well, which is a bit annoying. But there you go. And then that one on there. So there we have it. That is card number 2. So that can go in there. No extra pieces on this one. But yeah, we have now finished that one. So let's get on to our third one. So this is the first square one. So this is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to take everything out, just like what we've just done with the previous. Okay. Get all those little bits. So far we've just had 2 little rabbits that were spare, and it looks like everything else is. So, yeah, right, that is what the card is meant to look like. Okay, but I think I'll do some stash busting with those and make, you know, my you're probably sick of seeing my tags, but I love creating the tags with the cardboard. So I think that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably just do a quick video using some scrap paper out of my stash busting box, and create 12 tags with them. So I will do it on camera. So if you are wanting to see them, but like I said, they'll probably be on after my 12 days of Christmas. Okay, so just go in and, yeah, taking all the pips off again. Like I said, I am please feel free, if you know, if you don't want to watch the whole process in real time, please do feel free to skip this video, and yeah, to, you know, just skip to the end, because I know not everybody will want to see the whole process, but the option is there. You can always put me on with a squeaky voice, and do, so you can reduce the amount of time down. So if you want to see it all but you haven't got enough time, if you go into settings, you can watch it at double the speed. So whatever the time is of the whole video, you can reduce it by half but still watch the whole thing. Sometimes that's how I have to watch videos, because there's so many and I want to watch them all. And it's, yeah, it's funny as well because everyone's got a squeaky voice and they're talking super fast, which is, yeah, really cool. So if I haven't got time and I've got about 10 videos that I really want to see, yeah, that's what I do, because I don't like skipping them personally, but I do love watching them. There's so many people I watch. Right, okay, yeah, that's fine. Now, will it fit? Look at that, that actually fits. So it's just the other ones that don't fit. So I'm just going to go around getting rid of all of those tabs all the way around, and then we can start putting this card together. Okay, and last side. Okay, right, so I'm going to stick this down like so, and then I'm going to stick that onto our card base. And then following the picture closely, we're going to start off with our Christmas tree. Okay, so that's going to go about there. We're then going to grab Santa with his presents. And he's going to go there. We've got our little lights. So once you've got the pips off, it really is actually relatively quick to put together if you're going to follow the little paper thing, whatever it's called. I'm going to call it instructions actually, because it really is telling us where to put everything. Little bunny, we've got our little present which sits by the tree. We've got our stars. One there, that's an extra one, put that in there. And then we've got our sentiment, which is ho ho ho. And then that one's going to go there just on a slant. So there we have it. That is our third card. What time are we on? 21 minutes, not bad. So let's quickly carry on and let's get the next one up. So this one is a 4x6 card. So right, I think what I'm going to do, because yeah, this is going to end up, I think it's going to end up being like an hour and a half long if I don't do it. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to take out all of my pieces from the things, and we're going to cut off all the pips, so that we can literally just put them together while on camera. So I'm going to go off camera now, do that, and then I will come back and we'll start doing, because you don't need to see me doing all of the pips, dear. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, I will be back in a second once all of these are done and ready for us to put together. So see you in a moment. Okay, I am so glad that I did that off camera, because it's taken me about an hour and a half to actually take all those pips off. How mad is that? Okay, so what I've done is I've even put all of the dimension on the back of everything, so it should go quite smoothly now. Right, so we're just going to pop these down and make our cards. So yeah, like I said, it did take quite a while. So I think if I'm to do something like this again where I do it in real time, I think I'm going to do a lot of prep work off camera, because yeah, the pips just seem to take forever. So yeah, no, I don't want to do that again. There was just too many. But as you can see, I have used my dimension, and I put dimension on the pieces that needed to be put on. So it is now just a matter of sticking them all together and creating our cards, which I think is just awesome. So last little bit for this one. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to bring in our card base, and I'm thinking I should have actually brought the card base in first. Pop that in there, and then we are just going to glue this down, so like so, and pop that on. I am going to have to cut a bit off the bottom, because for some reason these are not exactly the size that they need to be. There we go. Oh, how lovely is that? Now this one doesn't actually come with a sentiment, but I think it doesn't need one. I think it looks really, really pretty. So there's that one. Next one is a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's start sticking that down. And this one is of a polar bear, which is super, super cute. So I'm going to stick that down. And then we've got our polar bear. So again, popping some glue on. And get our little picture, because we are going to follow the picture, so he just sits in the center like that. He needs to be a bit further down. There we go. His nose is propped up. Now there's lots of extras with this one. Most of the others that had extras I did just pop in there, but so we don't need that one. I've popped up the Merry Christmas. I thought I would on this one. So that can go there. And we have all of these little bits, but I'm not going to use them. I don't think we need them, so they're going to go in there. So there we have it. How quick and simple is that? So once you've got the prep work done, they are actually really quick to do. Next up is our lovely little fox. So this is the card we are making now. Let's pop that in our little dish. So this is a 4x6 card. So we are going to stick this down first. Okay, like so. Because you know that we're going to have to cut some off. Okay, so just gonna trim down one edge and then trim down the other edge as well, and then that just gives a nice fit to our card. And then it is a matter of grabbing our pieces that are all nicely prepped and sticking them down. So you can go there. This one's all glittery. It's lovely. I've popped up all the bits that needed to be popped up. So that can go there. And then this piece which goes on there. Now, I haven't popped up the Merry Christmas. I've left them ones flat. So just there, and so this one's got Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So they're going to sit there. I popped up his hat. You know, he doesn't actually have a hat on this, but I thought, you know what, let's put him with a hat on. So there he is with his hat on. And then we're just going to pop a little hat next to him, and then one of these just here. And I think one of them up at the top. So we've got a couple of extra bits, 2 hearts that can go in there. And there is that one. They're coming together very, very quickly. I am going to trim that down though. Very, very quickly indeed. So yeah, I bet I probably could have done this whole video in about 10 minutes if I'd prepped everything. But there you go. Right, wrong card base. So we're doing another 4x6. So let's bring them in. This is the card that we're doing, so it's with a snowman. So we are going to stick this on. Okay, and pop that on there like that. And then again, I'm going to cut along this edge. So I've decided to get rid of most of the sky, well, the sky bit and not the bottom, because there's only a little bit of snow down at the bottom. And then none of this is going to be up on dimension, so this is going to be just a flat card. So he's going to sit there. We've got our 2 trees. So actually we could have had one of the trees up on dimension, but never mind. And then that one. Okay, we've got 1 winter hooks. Now this one I did manage to rip. It's the only one, and the one that you saw on camera, that I ripped. So I was quite pleased with that. And then I'm not going to put them ones on. And there we have it. There's our next card. Okay, now the next one is a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 card, and it is of a gorgeous little raccoon, which is super, super cute. So we're going to glue that down. Okay, make sure we've got it the right way and all on. So how cute is that little raccoon? So this is the card that we're making. So I'm just going to stick that down, just following that image. Now I didn't put any dimension on the back of this, which I should have done. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it should fit fine. Now we do have a Christmas tree on his head, so I'm going to pop the Christmas tree down first, just like that, and then we're going to pop this on the top, just like that. Oh, so cute. And then we've got "We wish you a Merry Christmas" is our sentiment, which goes up in this corner. And then we've got all of these snowflake glitter pieces that we are going to stick on as well. So I'm going to try and follow it quite closely. I didn't really follow it on the last one there. I need one more, which goes, I'm going to just go there Right, okay. So there is that card. Really, really cute. I just thought I should have left this one for day 12 because there's actually day 12. There's like 12 cards in here, isn't there? Oh, how silly of me. Right, okay, next one. Again, let's get it glued down. Okay, now it's not going to have a border on by the looks of it on two sides because of, I don't care. I did the measurements that they told me to do. Oh, doing this terribly, Dawn. What are you doing? Just stick it down. Right, try this again. I need a bit more glue. Oh, honestly, one day. Right, nope, 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 nope. What are you doing? Oh, I can't do it. I'm just so, yeah, it's just all complicated. Right, okay, that'll do. There's not going to be an edge down one side. Okay. Right, yeah, I didn't think there'd be an edge down. I was trying to get it equal on both sides, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. So this is the card that we're making here. So we need our little bear who's in bed. So let's stick him in. And he goes about there. I do have him popped up. So like that. We've got winter holidays, which just goes at the bottom. Oh, I've got it the wrong way around. Oh, it's fine. He's got stripy carpet. That's fine. It's completely fine. Oh dear. And then we're going to put that on there. And then we do have, we've got a little car. We've got a little present. So let's stick that on. I can't believe I did that. He has a little mug in bed. He shouldn't have a mug in bed because that'll spill. It should be on a tray. And then we're going to have, now I'm going to change how these pictures are just because I've swapped around. Can't believe I did that. There you go. Okay. I've got a little book on his floor because he doesn't tidy away after himself. Wrong way. There we go. And then this is another little car. That, yeah, why not? You can have two cars. There we go. It doesn't look too bad. You just go stripy carpet, that's all. There we go. There's our next card. Okay, we are nearly done, guys. I think there's like 3 left. So this one is a Starry Night one, which is really nice. I do like this one. Do you know what? I'm going to cut away this white border first. So that I know that we've got all colour. So let's get rid of that. I'm just following that line. Okay. And then, oh look at that, it more or less fits perfectly on that. I am actually going to bring in my trimmer and just cut that down so that it's straight, because that would just annoy me. Okay. So if I take that off, we should have, yes, a nice border around, and we do. So I'm happy with that. Right. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down like so. And then using our picture, let's get rid of these. We're going to start sticking our buildings down. So all of this one is going to be flat. So let's have a look. Right, I am just going to start sticking. So I'm going to start with the buildings and get them stuck down first. So that one there. Then this one. Okay. So I'll stick that one down. Then this one. And this one. Oh, come on. My glue needs to stay that way up. Right, okay, so that's our buildings. Right, what's this? We've got a little tree. And this tree actually isn't on the picture. So let's work out where we can pop it. Is it on? Oh, actually it is. It's behind this building. There we go. Right, so there's that. And then we have this tree in front. Okay, like so. This tree does that. And then we've got this tree. Now there should be two, but there isn't. There's only one. Oh no, there is two. Ignore me, guys. That one there. I think this might be one of the first times I've done this, you know. Oh, don't stick to my fingers. We want you to stick to the paper. I don't know how that stuck to my finger then. Let the brum brum car. That can go there. And then we're just going to pop on our sentiment. So, happy new year. Which would have been better if they were all together, I think. And then we've just got some stars, so I'm just going to pop these where I think, well, where it says for me to do it. So that, and then just sticking all of them down. Okay, and we do have some left over. So there we have it. There is our next card. So that is card number 10. Right, okay, so these little bits are going to go in there. Whether I use the little bits when we come to do the tags, I don't know yet, but we shall see. Right, this is our last 5. Oh, I have not cut around the edge of this. This is our last 5 1/4 inch card. So we're just going to, unless I thought I had, I don't know, but it's completely obvious that I bypassed doing this one. Oh, take a wedge out. Right, okay. So glue this. This one is definitely perfect for a male, I have to say. So, okay, we're just going to stick that down. And then just following this, it's literally really easy one actually to do. Nothing's going to be up on this one, so it's all going to be down, but it's just stuffing things in his pocket. So I'm just going to do around the edges and pop his pocket here, which is actually, well, about there. And then we're just going to sort of tuck these in his pocket, like so. Okay, and then we've got these little stars that need to go on. Got this half a star, which is again coming out of his pocket but at the front, so I'll stick that on. Another one. Now I do have some buttons as well, so we do have a button there that we can stick that on. These are glittery, so I would definitely like to use them. And then he also has yeah, he's got lights all over him, so I'll put the lights on. Do I want to put anything? No, I think that's everything. So those are the spare bits. Pop them in there, pop that in there, and there you have it. There is card number 11. Now on to our very, very last card. And it is gorgeous, if I do say so myself. So let's, do you know what, I'm going to cut this out. We're going to cut that border off. So let's do that. Okay, all the way around, and hopefully it will fit our card nicely and I don't have to chop it down. Oh, just to say fits, that's fine. Right, okay, so I'm going to put plenty of glue on the back, like so. Make sure we've got the same border at the top as the bottom. And as you can see, really simple. There wasn't much bits for this one. So they all got their, what you call it, the dimension on the back as well for everything. So yeah. Okay. Oh, this one did come with an extra bunny, but I'd already put it in there. And then Happy Holidays, which I haven't put any dimension on. Oh, dropping everything. Okay, so popping some glue along there. And then put some glue just there. We'll cut this down on there. And then let's stick this down, and then we have finished. I'll bring all of the cards back in and we'll have a look at them. So we have actually stuck, can you believe it? I've stuck to something that tells me what to do. I haven't gone off you know, and done my own thing with it. So I'm quite pleased with that. Really pleased. So everything's just fallen all over the place. Let's bring all these cards in and let's have a look at them. So there is 12 in total, and they actually look really nice. And once you've done all your prep work, so you could see like the first couple of cards that we did on camera, the prep work, there's more prep work involved than there is sticking and putting them together. So once you've done your prep work, they really are quite quick and easy cards to do. So I hope you've enjoyed it. So I will be back tomorrow for day 10, and yeah, can you believe it? We're so close to being finished this series. Absolutely mental, but hope you've enjoyed it so far. So I will see you again tomorrow, but until then, please everybody do take care and happy crafting. Bye.